Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are in deep space today, rejoining the GOER 3. This is the, obviously the third of the Galilean Moon Explorer missions. It is the only one, however, that is slated to actually stay at Jupiter. GOER 1 we shot at Saturn, it missed horribly. GOER 2 we shot at Jupiter, it got a very surprise assist out to Neptune and has since been renamed the Kentucky Kev. And this is GOER 3, the only one that is actually on mission out of the entire bunch. But the mission is going pretty well. We are at our mid-course correction, which is just a mere 31 some odd meters per second, which we're going to do here on the back of these RCS thrusters. I was hoping it would go a lot faster than this, although we are 3 minutes out from the node, so I think we'll probably be okay. But I'm going to go ahead and just do some physics warp to speed this up a bit. No, it won't go to 4 times acceleration. That's odd. Interesting. And now it's throttling back. Oh, it's probably because we're within a minute of the node, so Kerbal Alarm Clock is going to give me a nice warning about it to remind me that I have a node for this spacecraft. I meant to delete the alarm when I jumped out to the ship, but promptly forgot. So I'm going to apologize in advance. This episode is going to be a little brief. I've been spending a lot of time in the VAB trying to think my way through the problems of the last 2 flights, which were, of course, the crashes on Mars, both of them, which was rather disappointing, but I'm going to get over it. I'll stop crying soon, I promise. But I am hell-bent on getting a successful Mars landing now. I am more motivated than ever to pull this off. So I'm really... Yep, there it is. Delete on close. Close alarm. We can probably relax on our burn for a little bit. We're still a minute away from the node. This far out, being super accurate was not really... I don't know. May not be exactly necessary, but I am going to zoom out and go check on Jupiter. Yeah, focus view. Let's see what we bought with our burn so far. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Oh, it's just the plane is still way off. That's interesting. But it is correcting. That's good. And I guess I had planned on making another node. Yeah, that's right, because it wouldn't give me an ascending or descending node when I plotted this maneuver. This was just kind of at random, which is exactly what happened in GOER 2 and resulted in a Neptune transfer, which is really cool. Alright, we can wipe that node clean. Let's see if it's going to... It should be set as... No, it is not set as target. And is still not going to give me an ascending or descending node. So, seeing as how our missions are the moons, yeah, that's probably not going to give us an ascending or descending node either. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way of looking at our flight path until it looks like it comes across the orbit. Add maneuver. Man, that's really not where I want it to be, but... alright. I can't even see where my flight path is. That is going to be quite a significant burn. Oh, that is on our way out. No, that will not do. We're coming in this way. I am having a... Oh, man. That looks like our... ascending and descending node is going to be right on, like, here somewhere. That's going to be really, really, really inefficient. But, that makes me kind of unhappy. What? Why is there a... Oh, KSP. Your glitchiness entertains me so. Alright. What we are going to do is set up this burn. We just need to capture. We don't really need to do a whole lot else. Let's see how much... Yeah. Okay, well, hey, we're getting a node now. Sort of. Or a closest approach, so I guess... that is actually our ascending descending node. Which means there should be another one out by Apogee. So we're not going to worry about that. We will correct, and I will actually redo this node to get rid of the adjustments to the inclination. We just need to know how much we got to spend to capture into something reasonable. Yeah, I don't know if that's reasonable, and no, there won't be another ascending descending node out by Apogee because that's way off plane. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be like here and there or something like that. So we're gonna have to work with that more later, but it's on course. It's flying well. 825 meters per second to accomplish that. What do we have in our transfer stage still? 769. Okay, there's about 1 kilometer per second in the probe itself, just on the back of those RCS thrusters, so we're at least going to get it to orbit. That's good, right? Yay! Alright, and now we've got another flight to go check in on, and that'd be Soft 1, which is about to make its pass very close to Saturn. Focus view. So let's go switch out to that right. Where'd you go, dude? Oh, there you are. Switch to. I know it is not a very close flyby. But it is a flyby, and I guess I should be happy about that. There is Saturn. Yeah, our periapsis is about 3.7 jillion. Gigamiles? Gigameters? Meters? Not miles. My goodness. But since we're not going to get a close approach, we might as well observe our biosample. And actually, we're just going to do a complete radio in. Find Saturn again, and now we get to do some time warpiness because, well, we've got nothing else on the agenda, I don't think. We can ride this one through for a while, yeah. 104 days until our station is complete, but no other transfers we need yet worry about. No other maneuver nodes we need yet worry about. It's not the button I meant to hit. I meant to put alarm clock away. Alright. So let's, I guess, just enjoy the flyby. It won't be much of a sight, unlike our first Jupiter flyby, which was really pretty, but didn't accomplish anything. Yeah. Alright, and we'll transmit our biological sample. That's 20 science, not a great haul. I mean, really, it'd be 80 if we returned it, but good luck on that. Oh, I have 2 of these things, don't I? Eek. Alright, and the rest of it we radioed in. Oh no! High over Saturn's equatorial bands. That's an extra 40 science. I'll take it. Very nice. What do we have here? Science data from space around Saturn. Yay, 42 grand. That actually covered the launch cost of this thing in its entirety. If only it covered some of the costs of everything else. Yeah, we are, I think, 16 days from our periapsis. Zooming way the hell out. Yeah. That's where we have the node. So we're just going to go ahead and coast through some of this flyby. Get as many cool pictures as we can. I really wish we were getting a lot closer, but we're not. I don't even think we're going to fly within any closer than any of Saturn's moons, unfortunately. But it is our first view, and for an unassisted launch, it's nice to get 0.6 tons out this far. I'd say it's kind of an accomplishment. I need some accomplishments right now. It's been rife with failure. So it's nice to have something go at least somewhat according to spec, according to plan, maybe. Man, Titan is huge. I mean, I realize that's what gets the name, but man, I mean, even from this distance, the size comparison. Oh, if only we could get a little closer. I'll say, man, we're still a week out, so we are gonna get a lot closer. I thought we'd be, for sure, I thought this was going to be the best view we were ever going to get, which isn't spectacular. Believe me, I do wish it was better, but there will be other windows. We will get closer. Oh yes, Saturn, we're not done with you. But I'm sure the guys at home have now have a million more questions to answer, and even more questions than that to ask. Now that we know that there's so many moons out here, and so many other cool things going. This is our first practical look at Saturn's rings, and our first practical look at the system itself. I don't know if these things are going to render through YouTube, but get a pretty good view of all the moons orbiting. And this is the money view. This is as close to Saturn as we're ever going to be for this flight anyway. It's all downhill from here. It's all on the way out. And if only we just had a little bit more fuel, but I don't know. We'll start building our next generation of deep space probes, probably based on the 1-ton core that I really don't like because it's ugly. But yeah, so we haven't had any significant advances in thrusters or structural anything, so there's not a whole lot we can do to actually improve this other than using a bigger core with more fuel, which of course takes more to get up and even more than that to get out. So well, you know, this wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be, but it's still a successful flyby by my measure. Certainly not by the contractual measure, which wanted us like what, less than, oh, where is it? Yeah, bummer on that one too. Saturn Flyby, altitude below 20 million. We are at 3.7 jillion. Oh well. But hey, our reactor's running great. That RTG is really cooking. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode. Sorry it was so short. I anticipate some build-episodes coming up soon. I've got a shuttle to tweak, and I've got a Mars landing to figure out. So we've got plenty of things to do. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I will see all of you in the next one. Till then, see you later.